Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and last night we got some interesting updates regarding those traffic stops of Idaho suspect Bryan Kohberger. Apparently, the FBI directed the Indiana police to pull him over to seek video images of his hands. Now, if you watched our coverage of these tapes, which we're going to play again right now, we did speculate, and we were trying to be careful speculating, that we did feel like we saw some bruising or something on his hand. Now, again, we've made it very clear. We don't want to over speculate and cause a lot of craziness, but now we are hearing, yes, according to Fox News report here, that was part of the plan. I guess part of the profile to be able to, if he is doing something to get as much as they can. If he was apparently driving too close to the car in front of him. I have the body cam footage from both stops. We're going to watch them again in a second, but I just want to make sure you guys understand the overall story here. Yeah, I mean, this is what a lot of speculation is. And then as we, look, there's a lot of people showing between both tapes that it looks like that line wasn't, that's not the same as you can see here. It's like you would see that mark over here because these were two of the same traffic stops. Here it is in motion. I'm not sold that is. I think that was a water bottle reflection. There's a lot of people making accusations and wondering. Also, here's his official mugshot in Idaho. He has now been arrested. And again, important for us to always remind, innocent till proven guilty. He has been charged, but obviously he has his right to defend himself, due process, and all of that. But there's a lot of people trying to find scars everywhere now. We got to be careful of this. This, I think, is clearly a reflection because others prove it's not. Some are saying, well, what is this one on his finger? I mean, who knows? Who knows? But there are some interesting theories, and I want to go through some of it. Again, this came in from another journalist, again, who was responding to Brian Enton. Another thing to consider, they have DNA evidence. This may mean that he fought back or may have cut himself, therefore bleeding, therefore leaving DNA behind, and the FBI wanting Indiana to get video evidence through the stops. So yeah, it's an interesting development. Now I want to go through, here's some really good reporting from Nick at News, who has been following this case very well. Here is the released body cam footage that we went over. I want to go over it again so you can see it and get your own thoughts as we go through this first stop. And I'm going to stop a little bit. It's hard to hear some of it, but
how y'all doing today? Good, good. Take a look at your driver's license real quick if I could. See, he's right up on that van, man. He was right up on the back. Hello? How y'all doing today? Good, good. Take a look at your driver's license real quick if I could. See, he's right up on that van, man. He was right up on the back end of that van. Pulled you over for tailgating. Is this your car? Okay. Cool. Where are you headed?
Well, some Thai food. And then the father, we're going up to get some Thai food. And then the father corrects him. Well, no, we're driving.
We're coming from WSU, and we're standing early.
What's WSU?
I go to university, basically. And we're listening to this incident that was occurring with the shooting.
They're both, again, I'm speculating here, but they're both like trying to overtalk and overshare a story here. To me, this is red flag city.
That is SWAT team and everything.
Now, why are we talking about WSU and a SWAT team and what?
So I'm having a hard time hearing you because of the traffic. So you're coming from Washington State University?
Yeah.
And you're going where? Oh.
We're going to get some Thai food right now.
We're going to be going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
We're going to be doing a couple of things. We're going up to the mountains.
Oh.
We're going to be going to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Pocono Mountains. That's where I was. We're going to going for a couple of days. We're going to the Pocono Mountains.
We're slightly punchy because we've been driving for hours.
We're slightly punchy because we've been driving for hours. That sounds like a justification to me. Why? Who said you were being punchy?
Hours, days.
Hours. Been driving. Well, almost a day.
Okay. And what did you say about some SWAT team thing? Or
there was a mass shooting and everything. We don't know
where?
This was essentially that's the mountain.
Interesting.
Well, it's horrifying because
Wish the officer would have put his arm down. Dude, come on.
He's going to the universe, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So y'all work at the university there?
I actually do work there.
Oh.
I actually do work there.
PhD criminal.
Okay.
PhD criminal, yeah. And look at, he's hiding his arms. You can see he is hiding his arms here a bit, more so than any other videos.
Okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that incident. Just yesterday, or?
This happened this morning.
About an hour and a half ago, they're still wrapping it up for investigating. I'm not sure there's two shooters because they did shoot somebody.
I see.
And then
You don't know about that actually. They were apparently like shooting out of the window or something.
Interesting.
And they literally just now start arguing about what happened. Here, there is a second part. Here's the end of it.
Wow. Okay. So do me a favor and don't follow too close, okay? All right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
And then gets away. So that's it. They leave. He doesn't really say any much more. But this little end thing when they start looking at him, he's like, "What are you doing, Dad? Shut up." It sort of looks like to me.
You don't know about that actually.
We don't know about that actually. You could just tell there's a.
You don't know about that actually. They were apparently like shooting out of the window or something.
Interesting. Wow.
And why is it relevant? So then why are you going to the Poconos? Because there was a shooting. So now you're going to the Poconos. I mean, this is starting to look. I hate again to over speculate, but it's starting to look weird.
So do me a favor and don't follow too close, okay? All right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Now, does the father know what's going on? If Bryan did it, I always got to be careful. If he did it, because he's now the number one suspect, he's been arrested and charged. Well, he's been charged. He is not guilty yet. But if he is guilty, did the father know? Was the father helping him evade? That'll be, another part of this now. He's now clearly part of this. Yeah, it's interesting. So that was the first stop, and here comes the second stop. Now,
go on to state, you just got your license and registration with you. I realized, stopped me when you were driving by me there, you're a little too close to the back of that semi. Got one car between you and the back.
it's almost like the cops got the memo, and then these two cops almost did it too much. It's like, whoa. Slow the roll here, guys. We're not trying to be so obvious about it.
Trailer. I'm about one car going 10 miles an hour, so we're going 6.
The only moment you really get to see them, because he has his body cam footage so poorly, is this shot. And this is where people suspect there's like bruising on both spots, but the other camera footage shows there wasn't. I mean, that reflection, it doesn't even seem like a reflection. It does. I mean, I understand why people are speculating on that. It does look like there's a big line here on his arm, for sure, and maybe some scarring on there.
Go on to state, you just got your license and registration with you. I realized, stopped me when you were driving by me there, you're a little too close to the back of that semi. Got one car between you and the back of this trailer. I'm about one car going 10 miles an hour, so we're going 60 or 70 miles an hour. We're about 6 or 7 cars. Oh, you guys did?
Yeah, and you said that so
you guys stopped by a trooper? We don't have any SUVs. It was a county guy. Was it like a black SUV?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You said you guys following too closely?
Is there a point where they can be harassing at this point, or because they have probable cause they're allowed to do this? I hope. I would imagine they wouldn't want to mess this case up and do anything that's going to allude to it. But again, they let him go. If they had a right to pull over and he was too close or whatever the reason was, I think they're allowed to do this.
what happened at WSU when my son goes to school shooting.
Today? Well, I'm not going to give you guys another ticket or warning if you just got stopped. Just make sure you give yourself plenty of room, okay? So it's all about how fast you're going, okay? So if you're going 10 miles an hour, you only need one car. Or if you're going, so speed limit here is 70. If you're going 70 miles an hour, you need 7 cars. Yeah. That's the easy way to explain it. Yeah. It's really in the B&B manual, it says 2 to 20 seconds. All right. You guys have a safe trip. Where y'all heading?
Thank you so much for
Where y'all heading to?
He's fishing. The officer's clearly fishing, in my opinion. My conspiracy theory, or whatever. Where are you off to? He's trying to get a little bit more intel. It's just annoying he didn't tilt his body camera better. He has it aimed far too high.
So we're at? Yeah, it's a long haul. You guys scared of airplanes?
Where it's a long haul to Pennsylvania. You guys scared of airplanes? I mean, yeah. So the more we get this, the more it seems like this was clearly, this was intentional, because it is weird. Cop always has to come to the driver's side. Yeah, I don't know about that. Sometimes, because especially if there's oncoming traffic on the other side. But the other thing that's interesting about this is the fact that, from what I've gathered, he it changed his license plate like right before this happened. And so, in fact, yeah, got new license plate days after the murders. So, like, all this isn't looking good for him, for being honest. It's not looking good, but the guy has a chance to have his own due process. All I got to say is all this theory about the scars, etc., I'm not buying it, because in this shot, you can sort of see that one in question, it's not there. It's not there. There it is, zoomed in. I mean, boom. It's not the same thing that was in this other moment here. Like this really did look like there was a gash, but I think it's a reflection from the bottle or something else, because comparing that to this, I don't see it. You'd see it there. You would definitely see that here. It's on sort of on the top, and you can tell here there's no scar there. And then here, just again, so it's what makes sure you zoom out, you can really get a sense of it. There's nothing there as he moves it. So again, definitely some suspicious stuff. Don't get me wrong. The stories seem very odd to me. He seems to get very agitated. Look at some of these moments where he gives darts the eyes at his. I think this is his father. Have we confirmed that? It does seem like it is. But these moments where he's darting his eyes out, somehow this just stopped loading. But these moments of him darting, like, what do you don't say that or don't do this, definitely has been interesting. Like, stop talking. Stop talking. There's a few moments, if you're watching Bryan's reaction as it goes down, he seems nervous and trying not to look nervous and trying to, justify things too much, and clearly getting perturbed with sort of the things. I don't know. Just something looks a little strange to me. And then literally corrects him at the end, like, no, we didn't do that. Look at these, like, he's almost annoyed as his father is talking, and to me that makes it seem like they're in on the same covering something up. What it is, whatever, who knows? But what do you guys think based off this new footage? And are you surprised to hear that this was intentional, allegedly, and that they were asked to make traffic stops to attempt to get more information, I suppose, on this? Law enforcement source told Fox News FBI surveillance team was seeking video images of Kohberger as well as his hands. His father were pulled over twice while making the cross-country trip. The source say the investigators were still building their case to make the arrest, but added that DNA played a major role. So it sounds like they did know, but they needed more information. So there you go. Latest update. We will keep you more. If you want more updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell for all alerts as well. Smash that like button, or those three little dots. You can hit the super thanks as well, and make a paid comment to help support our coverage. Appreciate you guys so much. We will be live later today. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for watching here on Popcorn Planet.